A Plight of an Ordinary Man, an art film by Tshepiso Motlhagodi. From an amazing cast to an amazing crew, we get to sit down and actually pick their brain about their characters as well as their portrayals. My name is Puleng Mistrega Mohloba, and thank you so much for joining us today. We have an amazing guest in studio. He is the director as well as the head writer for this amazing film. We have Tebogo Chuluchi. Right?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. At least I got that one right.
Yeah.
At least. Well, welcome to the show. And let's talk about you being in the entertainment sphere. I mean, you recently just finished wrapping up another project. Tell us about that. How did that go?
I think looking at environment e re phela mo go yone ya COVID, a go ise go nne bonolo, but and the industry fella in our province, Northwest, it's still trying to get there. So I just realized gore a ke ithute go itirela dilo tse di bidiwang di show reels, so that if ke ya go kokota somewhere mo industry, I can say ke tshwere something. So I had to, lockdown started last year, I had to come up with a concept by the shack. Just giving the shack a voice. We grew up in shacks, most of us, like me. But so my question was, if hotel sanitize, wash your hands 3 times a day, what about someone who do langom kuku, osnan TV, osnan radio, au create message kanako? So the shack was based on the shack sharing the story to the people. Some security, mare security isn't like machingilani, moto kupileng ke SGB go primary school or no re shebele. So like the shack was based more on that.
Yeah. That's definitely beautiful. I mean, you also a head writer for this particular film, A Plight of an Ordinary Man. Let's take it back and talk about your first script that you wrote. Take us through that journey.
I would say I've been writing scripts, but not knowing what until 2014-15.
Yeah.
Kanale opportunity learnership, and then start trying to understand better.
Yeah.
Leon, I still feel it wasn't enough. 12 months was not enough for this kind of an industry.
Yeah.
So there's why Lenugi push a fail. So kanagare my scripts were not really formal until get an learnership and then start seeing okay, le format is so ya go story. You don't just write. TV, le radio, le theater, the art forms so di tshwane and the way di kwalwang ka teng Yeah, so I think my best production was my first learnership being inmate. Yeah, because there was no dialogue, nothing. But because
Yeah.
I think that's my first script, formal script.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you were this film in particular, A Plight of an Ordinary Man. Like, how did the production come about? Like, this storyline, how did that come about?
A Plight of an Ordinary Man was basically more of a theater piece. But now because we've got COVID, we cannot spend most of the time rehearse a really buyer. So we had to see how can we make it in a way that it will accommodate the conditions that I know, whereby at least if it's a film, an actor will only come ka schedule sa gagwe. Unlike if we try to do a theater piece, we're gonna have to be there for 3 weeks rehearsing, and we're gonna have to share space relevant.
Let's talk about Zonedi characters too. Like, how did the development of the characters come about, the structure of, you know, the characters? And was there any kind of influence you drew from somewhere in order to create these characters?
Yeah, I would say we looked at the list ya batho ba re ba tshwereng and le gore ba tshwere eng. And so I had to say, okay, this one wa dance re ka mo dirisa so wa bona, let him tell a story sa gore dancers don't have theaters no anymore. So we going back to the old school, we going back to basking. So in that character fella ele one, we trying to say wherever you are as an artist, make a plan. You know, dula mo varendeng go wena, perform your thing. Somebody might just pass and give you something, or even love, even hope. You know, yes.
I mean, like the characters came about development ya bone. You know, it quite resonates with an ordinary person. Motho o eleng gore doesn't know but sees gore there is a film rather called A Plight of an Ordinary Man. What is this film all about, and why is it important to share such a film?
Yeah, let me just say, A Plight of an Ordinary Man is a story about an ordinary guy waking up, going to look for a job. And then in that journey ya gagwe, while he's looking for a job, we experience a few scenarios or few problems that people are going through in their houses, you know, in their households, in their houses. Because he just wake up, o tshwara kgarao ya gagwe le haraka wa go kopa mereko, and then the next thing ha tsena go jareteng o kopana le a certain problem mo jareteng. He walks wa go zama go gongwe o kopana le artist ya izamela ya baskara wa bona. Yeah, I don't want to sell the story too much, but yeah, wa bona, mare that's basically a journey fela ya go tsoga phakela we go batla mmereko. You come back home, you only realize gore you thought that you had problems, but there are problems in other households that you think they are better than you, because you're waking up trying to go and ask for help. But when you arrive there, you find something in that house, or there's something. And due to COVID also, somewhere, somehow, he's not even allowed to get into the yard. You see? So like it's more of painting the environment of living under COVID and being an ordinary guy who's just trying to make a living.
Yeah. So for you writing this kind of a script, what do you hope the audience will take away from it, this film?
Yeah, I think they will take that thing, ya gore sometimes you think you've got problems, only to find out the more you get into other people's lives, you realize that your problems are not as hard as you thought. Go na le ba ba na le mathata are worse than you. Yeah, and every day, somewhere, someone is trying to do something.
Well, Mrembula, thank you so much for joining us today, right?
Sure. Sure.
This one is a film that is a definite must-watch. A Plight of an Ordinary Man. From myself, Ms. Trigger, second half.